Four LEGO Fortnite Summer 2025 sets were officially revealed by LEGO today. August 1st is giving us an 18 plus $250 LEGO Fortnite Mecha Team Leader set, which has 2,503 pieces. But then we're also getting 3 sets June 1st. And this gives me hope that LEGO could give us licensed sets that don't feel overpriced, even in the wake of the tariff price increases, like what we saw with Jurassic World, what I assume we saw with that Hobbit Hole set. As for the Mecha Team Leader set, even though it doesn't have any M&M, which I wish it would have, LEGO M&M would go crazy, but I get why they didn't include him. This is amazing. I mean, look, I like the Voltron set, but I think this one might be better if you separate the properties, because I'm sure people will be like, well, Voltron's better than Fortnite. Talking about the builds here. The design of this has such a great head build. I love the roundness captured there, which hopefully those are printed pieces and not stickered pieces. They do look like prints, except for this part right here in the middle, which looks like a sticker. I love how posable the fingers are with their individual mini ball joints. The sword looks great as well. The top half has a build at the back, though the lower half is a little bit more exposed than I hoped. But the mix of the different iconography from the game, of course, the Cuddle team at that base, but you have the Rex arm seemingly with a ball joint for the bottom jaw for more posability. The tomato head leg and a Durr burger leg. All of that comes together excellently, and this looks like it's very posable. The tomato head prints go hard. It also looks like a very substantial build and worth that $250 price. It's so tall. Compared to the size of the minifigure include, which is an exclusive Mecha Team Leader skin, that looks freaking awesome, and that has a totally new headpiece, which is very welcome. This looks like it's one piece and not a mask, so no M&M face underneath, unfortunately. It does suck that it looks like that's a sticker right there. I wish that was a printed piece. But yeah, and you got a little stand which has the Mecha Team Leader name on it. Great set. I could have used more minifigures. That's really the problem with this Fortnite wave in terms of value. They don't feel overpriced. It just feels like they don't have as much minifigures, which is crazy because the Battle Bus set felt like it had so much more minifigures than a set of that price would have for different themes. That's fine. Moving on. This is a $23 set. It was supposed to be $20, but they increased the price again, assuming it's the tariffs. That's great. I mean, I would pay $25 for this set. I like what's included. This is a completely new Sparkplug figure, which I love the part usage of that hidden side hair hat combo, which we recently saw with that cool long border figure in Series 27. This is a new recolor, really great arm printing for some tattoos, torso and legs that look cool. And I hope you like Peely, because it seems like LEGO is obsessed with putting Peely in these sets. He must have tested well with the children, because now we're up to 3 different Peely variations for minifigures, 4 if you count the buildable 18 plus Peely Bone set from last fall. This is the generic Peely, the design using this same Peely head slash kind of body piece. Again, new printing there. That looks great as well, and it's the most iconic version of the character, so I'm glad he's in a cheap set. Leg printing, which is so welcome and not found in many other licensed themes with cheap sets. If you noticed, they also include an in-game bonus where you could get the Sparkplug skin for free. That's pretty awesome. Of course, free as much as you buy the set, but it's an added bonus if you play the game the set is based on, in a set that's already giving so much value. An affordable set like this just goes so far, and I'm so happy, and I hope LEGO does more sets like this for other themes. There's a nice mix of builds in here where you have the crafting table equivalent for LEGO Fortnite. That's a solid build. The design of the loot llama is definitely the most interesting part for me, as we haven't gotten a minifigure scale one unless you take the make and take builds. There's a build with a campfire and a little ruin structure. And then finally, you get a buildable wolf. This is probably my least favorite part of the set because it just really doesn't look like the design in game. LEGO really has a problem with buildable wolves. Like the Twilight one was one of the better ones, and that didn't look great either. They always look like a wolf mech. The skeleton is something that spawns in LEGO Fortnite, so that is something that's actually relevant to the specific LEGO Fortnite game. Again, these are based off of the LEGO Fortnite game and not the Fortnite game itself. The design also includes a little spider as well. So yeah, this is a good deal for $23 and a very cute, I guess you could say battle pack, but when I think battle pack, I do think army builders. But hey, there's a battle going on and some small side builds. Next is the Durrr restaurant set. A set originally supposed to be, I believe it was $60 in rumors and has now become $65. This isn't as great a value as that smaller set, but I still think it's better priced than the Jurassic World Rebirth sets for the most part, and any of the recent Marvel releases. This set, though, is right up my alley for the build. I love LEGO restaurants, especially fast food restaurants in LEGO, which the infamous Just Too Good review of the LEGO McDonald's set. This is like a more elaborate version of that build. Now we are getting a Krusty Burger Simpsons set soon, so it's kind of crazy because that one's rumored for June. This set's coming out in June. It's like we never get fast food restaurants in LEGO themes, so we're just randomly getting 2 in June 2025. This has a fantastic exterior. I love the Durr Burger buildable logo at the top there, which was a separate set. So I mean, technically that was like the one that spawned. This one's the one attached to the restaurant. And you have a pretty elaborate sticker up there. But the exterior has just a great simple build to it that captures the restaurant infrastructure. Again, reminding me so much of that original McDonald's set. But I also get some nostalgia for something that isn't a LEGO set, which is this Mega Block set I had growing up, which was a little fast food burger joint, but it doubled as like a secret agent lab. I get so much of the vibes of that set here. So maybe if you're not as nostalgia reliant on that set, this might not appeal to you as much as it appeals to me. This is like the first fast food menu that we've gotten as an exterior design from a LEGO fast food set. Again, we're working with very little here. The design of this side build has a cute little buildable umbrella with the Durr Burger face there. I love that. And we have our first ever Durr Burger minifigure. I call him the Durr Burger skin. I know it's technically Beef Boss, yada yada. Which the design of that headpiece is so freaking awesome. I love the multicolors and the specific sculpt there. Fantastic torso and leg printing that's new. Beach Bomber is another minifigure included after we got Bright Bomber in the Battle Bus set. I absolutely love the rips with the jean and the torso there. Those are just two great printed pieces. Unlike Marvel, we're getting leg printing for these figures, which is very welcome. But I think my favorite part of the figure is the hair hat combo. It's not a new piece, but it's a new set of colors for the piece and some new printing at the front. The pink ponytail, black hat is just perfect. I think this might be my favorite minifigure of this whole wave, which is saying a lot because we also get that specialized piece with the Beef Boss. That's probably my second favorite minifigure. Now, I'm not super familiar with the grimy skin. This probably came out after I stopped playing, but the design of this has a really cool recolor of that hood piece. Can you believe that that piece has not come in black until this figure? It seems like such a color that you would expect for this piece, but nope, first time here. The rest of the figure is interesting. The face print has an interesting color for the head base, but yeah, the print itself is maybe a bit too cutesy for the kind of cool look they're going on here. I know that describes so many Fortnite skins. I mean, this is easily my least favorite skin of the set, but it's not a bad minifigure by any stretch. Those other two minifigures are just so amazing in my opinion. Once again, there's a skeleton brawler. They're really slipping that into all of these sets, but it's okay. As for the interior, I mean, yeah, it's what I expected for this size. Is it a little bit Animal Crossy? Yeah, I wish it was a bit expanded upon. I think it's decent for the price, but one day I hope we get a D2C Durr Burger restaurant. It's a bit more simple than I hoped, especially for the age range on the box. And the biggest set of this wave is Klombo. Yeah, I wish there was more than 3 sets this wave. This could be getting like Minecraft size waves, and I think they would sell maybe even better than LEGO Minecraft right now. But I mean, these are like the 2 most popular games on the planet at the moment. Klombo is unfortunately a character that came out after I was into playing Fortnite. I hope to get back into it someday. But I don't have too much attachment to Klombo. I do think the design of this is pretty adorable and actually pretty cool in its chonkiness. I love the purple, it's my favorite color. but it seems like there's a nice posability with each of those legs and that jaw that opens. I like the use of that newish leaf/branch piece that they introduced with the Donkey Kong sets, if I'm not mistaken, but you get them in like a blue here. The 2 minifigures are great. It just stinks that we're getting 2 minifigures for a $110 set. Yeah, I believe this was rumored for $100, but the new price is $110. Still a better value than the gas station Jurassic World Rebirth set. We have Island Adventure Peely as an exclusive minifigure in this set. The design looks great, and you get a free unlock if you buy this set. The other minifigure is Ordo, which, yeah, I'm a gringa. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that right. But this is an amazing design that actually has a new crown piece with that bandana attachment. I mean, they're going above and beyond here. So much better than what you would expect from a $100 Marvel set. I'm going to stop saying that, but look at the torso, the legs, and the totally new crown piece. It just looks fantastic. I love the gold shine on the figure, and that face print is freaky. Can't wait to see some customs with this guy. Love that skin. It's probably my 3rd favorite out of the skins in these minifigures, and that's one that I'm not too attached to from the game. I don't even remember it from the game, but this kicks butt. So even though I don't play Fortnite anymore, I'm trying to get back into it, but I've just been so busy. I am super hyped for these sets, especially the Durr Burger set, because it's right up my alley of fast food and everything there. Check out Just 2 Food, obligatory shout out. But let me know if you agree with me on these sets, or if you think I'm going too easy on these sets. Do you think this is something that you want more from LEGO Marvel, or is LEGO Marvel good as it is? If you do play Fortnite, use creator code Just2Good on purchases, and it helps me out. Subscribe here for more LEGO news and commentary, and I'll see you later. Peace out.